Running in chains? Today, on Let the Church Be the Church. One of the major emphases of this ministry to believers and to the church, as well as the video series that we've started, is our identity in Christ. Who are we as believers in Jesus, and what implications does that have on the way we live? Friends, our identity, or how or who we believe ourselves to be, has immeasurable impact on how we live. As I've said in the past, identity drives impact. We all live in accordance with our perceived identity. It affects how we see ourselves, how we see others, how we treat people, what we dream about or think that we are capable of doing. Because identity is so foundational to our being, it truly cuts across all aspects of our lives and drives our relationships and our behavior. Most of us have had lies, negative experiences or events that taint our identity so that we don't live up to who we really are or who we really could be. And the same is true with the church, especially in the West. We've lost our true identity in the identity of the world. Yes, we look, we think, we sound, we act so much like the world around us. However, before we really start digging into identity, there's a precursory topic that we need to address so that we are truly able to receive and operate in the truth of our identity in Christ. Now, imagine yourself a professional or Olympic level athlete. I don't care what sport, just pick one. Football, boxing, gymnastics, pole vaulting, whatever you want to pick. And you have to compete in your sport or engage in it with chains around your legs and your hands tied together. Now, if you take a minute and actually picture that, it can be kind of funny. But in real life, it would be stifling, a real handicap. You might still be able to shuffle around a little bit and accomplish a bit, but you would be severely hampered. I mean, you could never be all that you were meant to be. I believe as Christians, many of us are living our lives the very same way. We're bound, we're hampered. We can shuffle around a little bit and live somewhat of a Christian life, but we are greatly impaired. In our current condition, we can never be all that God meant us to be. We need to be free. Free from the chains, free from the things that are binding our hands, free from what is holding us down. So, before we delve into our identity in Christ a number of weeks down the road, I want us to quit running in chains. Quit running around in chains, right? To do this, we're going to take a good look at our freedom in Christ and how to maintain it. For it is only when the chains are removed that we are able to live powerful, free, unhindered lives in Jesus Christ, unfettered from our sin and from our past. So please join me over the coming weeks as we consider some important truths. In Galatians 5:1a says, "It is for freedom that Christ has set us free." So what did Jesus set us free from? Can we live in chains even after we've been freed? And how does this all impact my life, my day-to-day? I mean, these are great questions with answers that will help all of us live for Christ and let the church be the church.
If this video was helpful to you, please give it a like and share it. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next one.